Let's get it. If you're thinking about quitting your full-time job to become a freelance photographer or videographer, make sure to watch this first. Freelancing, there's a bit more to it and it's not all glamorous. My name is Dream, I'm 21 years old, I am a content creation agency owner. I used to be a freelancer and I quit my full-time job in April 2024 when I was 20 years old. And in this video, I'll show you the highs, the lows, the lessons I've learned about being a freelancer. Part 1. Why does freelancing look like the dream job? Number 1 is creative freedom. You get to pick what projects you want to work for, what industry you want to work in. So basically, you make your own rules in terms of what you want to do creativity-wise. Whether you want to work in weddings, whether you want to work with festivals, whether you want to do both. I did both. You can do anything you want. And that's a really good part of it as well, because you'll never get bored of it in a way, you know. Number 2 is flexibility. You don't have to get up and go to work. You can set your own hours, but you have to be careful because you're responsible for managing them as well. This means if you're a night owl, sometimes a night owl, I love to be a night owl, you can get up at 8, right? You can get up at 9. You can go to the gym, have a nice brekkie, then you can hook into some emails, some work, you know, have a little rest, watch TV if you wanted to, and then get back into it. You know, you can work till 12 a.m., you can start at 5 a.m., you can start at 12 p.m., you can start whenever. You just gotta have a routine, I think. So if you don't manage your hours and things start getting sporadic, you might fall behind in some areas. Number 3 is personal growth. You grow every day basically because you're working on so many different projects. You're working on your own content, you're working on other people's contents, you're working on sales skills, you're working on, you're learning so many things that could be so helpful for you in the rest of your life, personal growth wise, you know? The one thing I learned the most is I've been spending so much time making my own videos is that I'm finding my style now. I'm getting inspiration from every creator out there, every creator, and I'm finding my own style now. But also in terms of discipline-wise, I set my own hours. I have a routine now. I go to the gym, you know, my health has gotten better. Instead of doing that grind from work and then getting back and then smacking out videos and stuff, it's been a lot better. But it takes work. I'll be honest, when I first got off, I was like, whoa, what do I do? But after that, the growth is there 100%. And number 4, you'll make some great connections because again, you're working with like so many people, day in and day out, different people, calling people, and you always find those couple people that you click with properly. They could be your mentor now, they could be long business partners, they could be even videographers and help you along the way, you know. So networking, and as a freelancer when you're full-time, as you're doing with everyone, it's so good. I was doing job and freelancing on the side for about a year or 2, and then I went full-time, as I said last year. The engagement with or networking with other creators in a way, and then business owners and artists and things have just gone 3 times, 4 times. Part 2, what kind of people thrive in freelancing? Number 1 is risk takers, because freelancers, when they quit, they rely on themselves and they bet on themselves. There's no guaranteed paycheck, there's no super, there's none of that. You have to do your own taxes. So risk takers is number 1. If you're a risk taker, you will thrive in this industry and it will only push you and make you hustle harder in this industry. Number 2 is very similar, is being a self-motivated type of person. Same thing, you got no boss, you're the boss, so you need to be disciplined in getting the task done every day. Number 3 is problem solvers. Every shoot, every project has unexpected challenges, and to be able to problem solve, and especially like myself, if you love problem solving, you'll thrive and you'll love it and you'll keep doing it and it won't throw you off course. And number 4 is continuous learners, people that love to learn. Like I still watch YouTube videos, I still research every single day about camera angles, about lighting, about gear, about anything, 3D, how to do this, how to do that, every day, just like I did when I first started. So if you're a continuous learner, you're gonna love this one because it's just a long journey freelancing, I'll tell you what, but it's good. No, it's good. Part 3, my journey to full-time freelancing. So in school, I was that lazy kid, always aiming for the C's, and the teachers would be like, you know, oh, if you applied yourself, you could get better grades. I didn't really care, honestly. I don't care, but I did know that I wanted more. It just wasn't in the academic side of things. And so I started, you know, getting up at 5 a.m. with my brother to go to the gym. And that was the first kind of spark of, you know, discipline. And with that, I got a traineeship, and then I started watching heaps of gym videos, heaps of gym edits, you know, Gymshark edit, Nike edits. And I was like, fuck, man, I want to do that. So I picked up my mum's old Canon 50D or something. I was a Canon user, not anymore. And I just went for it. I made a video with my mum doing a HIIT workout. She's a fitness person. And then I just edited up like in 5 days. It took me, it was embarrassing. But I loved the process, and ever since then, I just kept going, I kept going, and I kept going. So while I was working my IT job, I would always, during lunch breaks, I would be working on cameras or editing videos after school, straight editing videos all the time. And I was flat out exhausted, but I didn't want to be that, lazy kid again from high school, because I just hated that label. I still hate it today. If I ever get the called lazy, I hate it. But yes, never wanted to, so I kept going. And then by April 2024 last year, I had enough clientele base and enough money saved up that I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit. And then, yeah, it was scary, 100%, but I was like, fuck, you gotta do what you gotta do, take risks. This is what I mean, big risk takers. Lots of people wouldn't do that, but I was like, I gotta do it. Part 4, the real challenges of freelancing. Number 1 is unstable income, unless you do retainers and stuff. But if you're just working from project to project, video to video, it's very unstable, because some months might be hectic for you. You might be swimming in money, but yeah, sir. And the other months you're like, fuck, I need to do this. So budgeting is key. Cutting your cost on things is key. Not living it up too much is key for this part, because yeah, some months can be scary. You're like, oh fuck. But if you see the long run and you focus on the future, you're like, nah, I'm solid. Number 2, big one for me, is burnout risk. I get burnt out heaps. Like last year, I was probably sick for 3 months of the year. Just straight out flat sick. Was working and had to work through all of that. But this year I'm going to focus more on my health, and I think everyone should focus on their health, because that's the number 1 thing that kind of grows success in the business, I believe, is because once you're healthy, you perform good, you look good, everyone loves that. So, and you don't really get burnt out if you look after your health. So it's important to obviously take rest, but look after yourself, eat the right foods and stuff. Because I know as a freelancer, you're always on the go, you're busy. So you eat packet noodles and then you struggle the next couple of 3 days, and then you get sick. So that's one thing I learned from last year as a freelancer. That was my first year as a freelancer as well. Number 3 is client expectations. This one's all right. It's kind of a given. Clients can be difficult to work with, obviously, but you'll work your way through it, because as a freelancer, you'll be working with not massive organizations probably straight away. You'll be working with individuals, and some individuals have tighter budgets and they're a bit more pickier, but everyone has this, the ones that can you change the music? It's like, but yeah, you'll work through this. It's all good. Just keep your head up, keep going, kick it on. If you get yelled at, who cares? Keep going. Number 4 is the mental grind. And you can have so much skill in something, but you have to be tough here in a way of, always hooking in every day, but staying disciplined to your routine. Because working a job is a lot easier because your boss is around the corner. You gotta make sure you don't get fired. You gotta hit KPI. Same thing, set your own KPIs, set your own things that you get done. To-do list, on Notion templates, I have heaps. I'm gonna make one as well for freelancers as well. So stay tuned for that, because that'll be very helpful. The one I use is so great. It keeps me motivated, it keeps me pushing, has quotes in it. Amazing. But yeah, mental toughness is a very important skill, I think. Why is it worth it? Because you get growth that you will not get anywhere else. You will get growth. You find the best growth in discomfort, in the way of you don't have a backup plan. You're by yourself. You got you're your own boss. So you'll grow through that, through the challenges you face, and it'll be tough during it, but after you'll be like, wow, I learned so many lessons. So that's another one thing is, and you can pursue, you're not a freelancer forever. Then you turn to a business owner, agency owner. Because freelancing, it isn't easy. But as long as you stay grateful for you being able to have work by yourself, if you stay disciplined and you stay passionate about what you want to do, it will be worth it as work. Number 2 is basically, you're living the dream. Really, your own boss, you get to set your own hours, you get to control your life. You don't have to listen to anyone besides clients, obviously, but that's fun, that's part of it. You get creative freedom, you get all of these perks. All you gotta do is pretty much stay disciplined and routine, as you would in a normal job, and you'll be funny. It feels like you've unlocked a new part of your life, anger life. You feel like you have. You get to go to the gym at 10 a.m. like, whoa, what are these people doing here, So you think about freelancing, drop your questions in the comments or DM me, and make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Please, peace, dream.